Hey guys, gonna be reviewing the SB ReefLight Sbar. It is the comparable version to the XHO reefbrites. So, hope you guys enjoy. Let's take a deep look into these lights. Thanks. Alright guys, so the package came in. Just to give it a good look over. Make sure everything was in good quality condition. It was shipped through DHL. It was packaged very, very well. There was a lot of tape on it, and for the shipping and the way it came in, I thought they did a great job. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it now. We have the nice protective sheet on top, and then all the goodies on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the SB bar. You can see that right there. That's the 48-inch version. I'm going to mount it to my 60-inch 8-bulb ATI fixture. It's got those nice little brackets there for mounting it. You can slide them over so you can mount it to just about anything, whether it be a canopy or your ATI lights. Then on top of that, we got all this wiring and the power supply. It's a nice big power supply, and this one features the dimming knob that you see there. So you can do it from all the way to off to full power and anywhere in between. Then it's also got that nice quick connect feature, so it's easy to install it to your canopy or your stand. You can kind of slide it in any hole. You don't have to drill too big of a hole to fit that power supply box in there. Then on top of that, they supply you with some hanging brackets and hanging harnesses, which I won't be using today. And that is about it. No screws come with it, so you'll have to supply those all yourself, but not a big deal. We all got Home Depots pretty close to us, so we'll catch you there. Alright guys, it's installed. I was going to do an installation video, but the quality just wasn't up to par with all the lights and everything, so I'll just go ahead and show you what I did. You'll get a good gist on it. So you can see the brackets right here. All I did was I took that pin in the middle apart so that there's the top part of the bracket and the bottom part of the bracket. All it is a nut on one end, Allen wrench on the other. You can full on take that pin off and just install that top part of the bracket to the ATI fixture. Just go ahead and make sure to do your measurements. Pre-drill your holes with the drill bit and use preferably a stainless steel screw to attach to the fixture. Once that's all done, all you're going to do is re-put that pin back on, put the light in there, and you are good to go. And then connect your power supply. And that's it. So we'll go ahead and do some par testing here shortly. And I'll add that this is the 8-bulb ATI fixture. I'm using 6 blue plus bulbs, 1 actinic, and 1 purple plus bulb. So I think this will accompany it very well. I was able to borrow this par meter from one of the guys at Two Guys Corals. Thank you very much, guys, and please, please, please check out Two Guys Corals for any of your coral needs in the future. Truly awesome shop. So with that, I'll go ahead and do some par testing and show you guys the results to follow. Thanks. So I was able to do the testing with just the S-bar only first. What I did was I started at the surface, then went 6 inches under the water, and then 12 inches under the water. This is with the light mounted 20 inches above the surface of the water. So you can see there that with the S-bar only, there's an 80 par rating, 65 par rating, and 50 par rating at those levels. Next, I was able to measure the par for just the ATI 8-bulb fixture. Keep in mind, this was 20 inches above the surface of the water. At the surface of the water, they rated a 280 par. 6 inches under the water in the middle of my frag tank was a 230 par, and at the bottom of the frag tank was 175 par. These measurements were all took in the middle of the tank where it was getting the most light. The next screen you'll see it shows the edges as well. So these are the par ratings with the ATI fixture and the S-bar. At the surface of the water in the middle, I had 450 par. 6 inches underwater where my corals are kept, I had 350 par. And at the bottom of the tank was 300 par. Now, as you get to the outside edges, it goes from 220, 200, and 140. And that's where I keep a lot of my zoas, chalices, and other soft corals. So far, for a recap, I really like this light. It gives a nice LED pop, the shimmer effect that a lot of people really like. We'll see how it does in the months to come with coral coloration, growth, all that kind of stuff. But as far as par ratings, installation, looks, it was overall a very good alternative to the reefbrite lights. Bought this for about $199. It's supposed to be comparable to the XHOs from reefbrites. That would have cost me in the $400 range if I bought reefbrite, so about half the price. I may add another one to the back side of the fixture in the future. Just keep in mind, if you attach it to the fixture, it will cause your ATI fixture to lean towards the side that you just installed the light. If you add 2 lights, this won't be a problem, but if you do just one side, you'll have to find a way to keep your fixture level. I just modified my hanging brackets a little bit, but please find whatever works for you and whatever is the safest. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again, Two Guys Corals, for letting me borrow the part meter, and hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by.